YouTube. Truck's all warmed up, a little chilly this morning. A little bit more enthusiastic about going to work today than usual. As I'm getting old, I'm less and less enthusiastic. Alright. Plus it's warmer, so I don't have to let everything warm up for a million years. My hydraulics, my truck. Alright. I spent a whole day breaking down and filming a video about bunching brush together, and I did it. I removed the giant storm damaged sugar maple. I didn't really get the footage I wanted. Lo and behold, the job I'm on now provided perfect footage for it, one easy shot. So this video excuse me, is about how I use the cable on my splitter to bunch brush up when I'm drawing it in with the machine. I'm going to take one example from a pile of brush, and one example is a bunch of black birches that I dropped. They were little, but they were really tall, and I cut the bottom 15-20 feet into firewood, and then just the rest of the tops were already in like this perfect line, spaced out. I say about 20 feet on the video, I know that, but it was about 28 feet, and it bunched them very nicely. So that's what we're doing today. Hope you enjoy the video. Hope somebody finds it helpful. I feel like I explained it pretty good, and thanks for watching, and have a good day. Now we're going to start. I'm going to show you how I line up the stuff to yoke it into the chipper, and I'm going to start chipping. So, hang on one second, sweat my eyes. All right. So I'm going to start chipping, and we're going to get some good old chipper footage going for you here. We'll start right here with this front one. Now the machine does have the capacity for taking that whole thing, but I'm a good distance from a dump site, and he wants to keep the firewood, so I can get rid of it. I'm getting rid of it. Now the first thing I'm going to do is cut a clear path so my life is easier. Back into the echo instead of the little still I was using. I don't know if I even filmed that. Pause. There's some bigger stuff in here. So I've made my decision that I'm going to keep it on limbs, not leaves. Alright. It's not necessary to line stuff up so much as it is to get it slung properly. I think what I'm going to end up doing too as I go is putting a block, pull a bunch of brush out first, but then I'm going to have to put a block back and move some of this wood out of the way before I finish. But we'll focus on chipping for now. Alright, what I try and do is come underneath everything. Alright, then I leave the hook as far away as I can, and I hook onto it. So usually what happens, I mean there are exceptions always, is that the hook will stay stationary and the rope will bundle this all together, keeping it nice and tight. Now when it comes to big brush, rather than fight the brush and seeing as he's keeping the firewood, if I want it to be all about the same length, cut one or two pieces of firewood off. Much easier on the back, and believe it or not, usually faster. Now, the one drawback, of course, to this is I can't leave a saw out here because there's always stuff in the way you're going to be dragging over it. Now, I tried to cock the chipper a little bit so that it faces it better. I might have a little issue getting stuff to go in, but we'll see. So let's start. We're getting a good fill on the truck. I start by ricocheting it off of the top of the toolbox there. I'm getting a decent fill. Then I ricochet it off the pile, and yeah, you know, those little things that you need to learn about your own machinery, basically. So anyway, we're going to reel that in. Chip away. So it's going to be silent. It's going to be watching from now. Always got to pull this tight so that you don't get crossed up with your line. You see the bottoms come all in like a nice tight bunch. Yeah, we're going to be alright, I think. Pull on this thing. You want to keep your face away from there. If you get stuck under there, it does come out with a considerable amount of force. You don't want to get one in the teeth from this. I've never seen anybody lose a tooth, but I have seen a couple of people get their eyebrow opened up pretty good. And again, I'm using a crotch to keep it at a good distance. Look out. It's cute. Okay, I don't think I'm ever going to get a better opportunity to show my bunching method for brush on the winch cable. So this spans about 20 feet of the brush being apart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it so my hook is all the way over there. Okay, so I pulled the hook underneath all the brush. Now I'm pulling the loop back from the machine. I'm taking the hook and hooking it on. And so that we can better illustrate what's going on here, I'm going to start pulling things together. And you see how they're bunching up? Okay, that's showing how they're bunching up. Now it is so far there between the things, I'm going to reset the hook and then pull it with the machine. But you see how it was working, right? I hope this comes out, otherwise it's a waste of film, time, and effort. Well, not film, but you know what I'm saying. So we'll leave that there. Everything's out of the way. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it will. pulled them all together, didn't lose one. Now you take this whole kit and caboodle and stuff it in the machine.